In this video, I will be talking about metric system unit conversion. So let's get started. So we have here the prefixes for the metric system unit conversion. So we have kilo, mega, giga, tera. We have the base in here. Then we have deci, centi, milli, micro, nano, and pico. There's also a mnemonic that I have written for you just so you can remember those exponents in here. So the mnemonic that I have written, it's King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. So let's write down the first letter of each word. Okay, so K represents kilo, H is for hecto, D is for deca, B is for base, D is for deci, this C is for centi, and M is for milli. So I know that in this box in here, or the chart that I have made in here, I have not included hecto and deca, but that's fine. So base, so if you look in here, the exponent that we have for base, it's 0. Whenever we go up the base or above the base, the exponent will increase by 1 each time. If we go below the base, the exponent will decrease. So it's going to be -1, -2, and we have -3. But also if you look in here, that for mega we have -6, for giga we have -9, for tera we have -3. So in this case, what is happening is that each time we have to add 3. So for example, let's say we want to get to mega. So for that, we have to add 3 with the exponent of this 3. So basically for kilo we have 10 and the exponent is 3, so we'll have to add 3 with this 3. Then we're gonna get 6. So for mega we got this 10 to the exponent 6. If we want to go to giga, we have to add 3 to that. So basically each time what's happening is that each time we are adding 3. Okay, now if we look in here for micro, nano, and for pico, it's also increasing by 3, right? Because each time we have to add -3 to get those exponents. So -3 we are adding. Okay, so just be careful about that. Okay, so now let's do an example. But also, before we jump into these examples, I would like to explain one more thing. So for base, the base would be, let's say if the base is meter, okay? Then this one would be decameter. So decameter. Okay, so this one would be kilometer. So I hope you can see the base with the prefix. Okay, for this one it's going to be decimeter. This would be centimeter, and this would be millimeter. Okay, so let's jump into our first example. We want to convert 3 kilometer to meter. Okay, so this is our meter in here. So the base would be meter, so it should be somewhere here. This is meter, and we want to change to kilometer, so it's right here, right? So what do we have to do first? So first of all, we are going to start by writing this. We'll write 3 kilometers times, we have to write kilometer below 1 kilometer, and then on top we are going to write 10 to the exponent 3 meter. Okay, so remember, we have to write those exponents just with the base, okay, not with the prefix and the base. So right now what will happen is that this kilometer and this kilometer in here, they will be cancelled. So we're just left with 3 times 10 to the power 3 meters. So if we times that, we'll get 3,000 meter. Okay, so therefore 3 kilometer equals 3,000 meters. Second example, we want to convert from 5 meters to nanometers. So again, we have to start writing by 5 meters, and again we're going to write times. On top we'll write nanometer, below we're going to write meter. So if we write this below, this meter and this meter will be cancelled. So right now we are going to look for the exponent. So for nanometer, the exponent is -9. So we write 10 and we write the exponent, which is -9. Then if we do that, our answer would be 5 and times 10 to the exponent. We can write +9, okay? Because this one and this one will be cancelled. If you divide 5 with 10 to the power of -9, this will be your answer. So for number 3, we have to convert from kilometers to millimeter. So first of all, we have to change kilometer to meter, and then from meter we have to go to millimeter. So if you look at the chart in here, we have here kilometers, and from kilometers we have to go to millimeter, which is right here. So again, first of all, we have to convert from kilometers to meter, and then from meters we'll go to millimeter. So let's start. First we'll write 12 kilometers times, we write kilometer below. That's because we want to get rid of the kilometer and we want our answer to be in the meter form. So we write meter on top, and with the base unit we have to write our exponent. So for kilometer, the exponent that we have is 3. So we write 3, and that would give us this as our answer, 12,000. Okay, next 12,000 meter. Next we have to change this 12,000 meter to millimeter. That's what we are looking for. So again, we write here, we write below meter just so we can get rid of the meter, and we'll write on top millimeter. Now 1 millimeter. Now let's look at the exponent for millimeter. The exponent that we have is -3. So we write 10 minus 3. If you divide 12,000 with 10 to the exponent of -3, you will end up with 12, 0, and you will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros, millimeter. Okay, so you can also write this using scientific notation. So that would be 1.2 times 10 to the power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the decimal would be here. 1.2 times 10 to the power 7 millimeter. So that would be your answer for this. So we want to convert for number 4 centimeter to meter. So we have 32 centimeter. We want to convert 32 centimeter to meters. So again, first of all, we're just going to write 32 centimeter. Then we write times. Below we have to write centimeter because we want to get rid of the centimeter. So we write 1 centimeter, and with the meter, which is the base, we're going to write our exponent. So for centimeter we have -2. We just write -2. 32 times 10 to the exponent of -2 gives us 0.32 meter. So that's our answer for this. Now we'll just jump into our last example for today. We have 17 nanometer, and we want to change this nanometer to kilometer. So first of all, again, we have to change from nanometer to meter, and then we have to go from meter to kilometer. Okay, so again, we start writing 17 nanometer times, we write 1 nanometer, And on top, we have to write meter with the exponent because that's our base. So for nanometer, we have 10 to the exponent of minus 9. Then we write times again. And then right now, we can write here meter. And on top, we'll be writing kilometer. Now again, with the meter, we have to write our unit. So for kilometer, we have 10 and the exponent is 3. So if we do the calculation for this, 17 times 10 to the exponent 9, and then we're going to divide 10 to the exponent 3. This will give us 1.7 times 10, and the exponent would be minus 11. And nanometer cancelled, meter cancelled, and we're left with kilometers. After you do the calculation, this will be your answer. If you want, you can use a calculator or you can watch my video on exponents. Okay, so that's it for now, and thank you very much for watching this video. And if this video was helpful to you, then please like the video and also please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching.